The first ever high school student mock primary election was held right here at Pittsburg High School. It was a hands-on experience for students by students. Pittsburg High School Principal Todd Whitmire, Pittsburg High School teachers Colin Call and Eric Rady, with the help of other staff and students, put together the primary mock election for all of the school's seniors. A learning experience to last a lifetime. To prepare all seniors at the high school, Pittsburg High School student Brandon Harris, along with a student video crew, visited all senior required government and economic classes and explained to them how they would register for the vote.
So when you get your registration form, you're going to print your last name and then your first name. After that, your student ID, your address, and the county, which is basically going to be Contra Costa County. And after that, you're going to circle your political party. Like if you're a Democrat, you would circle Democratic Party. If you're a Republican, you would circle Republican Party. And the reason why you have to circle it is because you're going to give this back to me, and then on the day when we actually have the real election, you're going to tell people who are in charge of the election your name. You're going to show them your ID card, and then they're going to say, "Oh, you registered for a Democratic Party," so they're going to give you a Democratic ballot.
Afterward, students were polled on who and what they were going to vote for.
Which political party do you belong to?
I belong to Democrat.
Democratic Party.
Democratic, because I like how they're more for the people and not just for themselves and for the government.
Democrat.
When I register, I do plan on registering as a socialist.
Democrat.
A Democrat.
I belong to the Democratic Party.
I'm independent.
I'm a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
I'm a Democrat.
Democrat. I'm middle and poor. I like helping people.
Democratic.
Oh, Democrat.
How do you feel about taxing cafeteria food?
I don't think people should tax cafeteria food because it's just some people can't afford it. It's like it's a public school, so why tax food?
Could raise more money, get the school more funds to have some places they don't have sports programs because they don't have the money. It can get you just gives you more options where you want to spend the money.
Really, I feel that that's kind of bad because some people are not financially, their parents don't have the money to do that, so I don't think that the state should do that to the high school kids.
I think if you tax cafeteria food, you can get more money for school. So people on sports don't have to pay for the bus and stuff. There'll be more school activities. We won't be broke.
Do you think all public high schools should have uniforms?
No, because the whole point of not having uniforms so everyone can show their own sense of style, and you don't have to worry about wearing the same thing every day. People want to change it up and switch it up, because I know I like to dress up, so I would prefer not to wear a uniform, so I don't expect no one else to.
Yes, I do agree that all public high schools should have uniforms because some kids do get teased by what they dress and what they wear, so I feel like everybody should just wear the same exact thing.
I don't think we should have uniforms because it takes away from kids' personalities and doesn't allow them to show their creativity and uniqueness.
I think it makes a difference because it shows who and who belongs in that school and not other people that don't go.
How do you feel about the fact that soon you're going to be a registered voter?
I'm excited because then you get to have an input on what's going on instead of just sitting back and letting everything happen if you're not okay with it.
I'm excited. I want to vote. I know my vote counts.
I feel like I'm gonna make a difference in life.
I feel great, awesome, I'm excited. I wish I could have voted last year when Obama was running.
Well, I'll be able to say my opinion on things, and then I can make a difference in our community or state.
It's kind of scary knowing that soon my opinions matter on who's our president and what we're voting for.
It just gives me a chance to voice my opinion, and just what I believe in. It gets out there.
I'm excited to be able to vote soon.
I'm actually pretty excited. I want to make a difference in this world and in our country.
I'm already a registered voter and it's a good feeling.
I'm very excited about being registered to vote because my opinion is going to actually matter and it's going to be heard.
Now that I can vote, I can also make a difference.
I do watch the news, so I love having my voice heard and speaking up.
I'm excited because my opinion is going to help influence the world now.
I feel great because I can make a difference.
I like it because I feel like my voice can make a difference.
I'm very excited, you know. It's a great feeling to know that I will have an opinion on something and that my vote will count for something.
A few weeks prior to the mock election, student committee members and their teachers traveled to the county clerk's office in Martinez, where they were trained on how to set up and conduct an official polling place. During the training, Contra Costa County City Clerk Steve Weir swore the trainees in as official poll workers.
You solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that you take this obligation freely, and that you will faithfully discharge the duties as an election official for the Pittsburg High mock election. Do you agree? I do. Then you're sworn in.
Okay, congratulations.
Lastly, the crew was trained on using polling machines. This included setting them up properly, placing the ballot inside correctly, and how to read the poll numbers accurately. Mock primary election day finally arrived, and it was a long yet exciting day here at the Pittsburg High School Gymnasium. Bright and early, students set up the poll booth and machines, preparing the official mock primary election. One of the students that was sworn in at the county clerk's office swore in the rest of the student poll workers. Then it was official. Set up and ready to go, the first set of Pittsburg High School seniors made their way into the gym. After signing in by dropping off their registration form, the students took their ballots over to the polling station and voted. On the ballot, students voted for: should junk food be taxed? Should Pittsburg High School require school uniforms? And a candidate for California governor. After marking their votes, they placed their ballot into the polling machine. Then, they were asked to take an exit poll about who and what they voted for and why.
Would you like to participate in my survey?
Yes.
Okay. Are you a Democrat or Republican?
Democrat.
What did you vote for school uniforms?
I voted no because I believe that uniforms are for private schools and not public schools.
I voted for because I believe that would save a lot of money for families.
I voted against because I think that we should have our own opinion on what we should wear. Even though I'm not going here next year, I think that they should have their own opinion. There's always going to be something against school uniforms.
I was against it because I feel like I'm really big on expressing myself and being like free expression. So I feel like if we wear uniforms, it's kind of like holding us back from, yeah.
For. I voted for.
Me too.
Why?
So that way people aren't worrying about what they're wearing at school, and that's like, you don't have to worry about that while you're at school.
Helps organize a school.
That way you just stay
together.
focused on the work.
Yeah.
On the junk food tax, did you guys vote for or against it?
I put forward because a lot of people do go eat a lot of junk food, so it'll benefit for public schools, and they could get more money in that way.
I was for it because we need to improve our schools.
I agree.
I was for because, I mean, if we can do anything to better our school, we might as well do some. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And I voted for the junk food tax because a lot of students buy junk food and sodas and juices and stuff like that. And so the more they buy, the less tax they're going to get. So why not tax it so they won't buy it so much, and so kids won't end up being really fat or over junk food and sugar.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
No.
Why?
Because it's such a low type of thing. It's junk food. It's not like a main source of food, so there's no need to tax it.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay, thank you.
I am a Democrat.
And do you remember who you voted for governor and why?
I voted for Jerry Brown. I know his name. I know what he's done, and I like what he's been doing in office.
I voted for Steve Poizner. I voted for Steve Poizner.
I also voted for Steve Poizner.
Why? Oh, because he's more liberal than the other candidate.
Jerry Brown, his track record has been really good since his last governorship, and since then he's been a good politician, and I think he's well suited for the job.
Jerry Brown.
Why?
Because it seemed like he had the most experience, and since I think he already was governor, it seemed like he knew what he would be doing.
Okay, and are you Democrat or Republican?
I'm a Democrat.
Okay, thank you.
Senior classes filtered in and out all throughout the school day. The Student Poll Workers Committee worked hard and efficiently to keep the flow of student voters running smoothly. City, county dignitaries, and school board members stopped by to experience this amazing project.
This is just a wonderful experience for our young people to have an opportunity to really participate in the process. It's being done very official. We have people here from Contra Costa Elections Office. All of the material will be taken back to the election office and counted. It will be done up in a very professional and organized way, and we just thank the instructors here at Pittsburg High School for bringing this process to the students so that they could clearly understand what the process is all about.
Hi, my name is Linda Rondo. I'm the Deputy Superintendent in Pittsburg Unified School District, and today we're at the boys' gym at Pittsburg High School to observe a project that's being done by the senior government class. So I think what impresses me most is that it allows students to see their influence in our government and how important their voices are.
It's a fantastic experience for these kids. The students that are, many of them are already 18, many will be turning 18 soon. They've had an opportunity to see the entire process for voting. There's been a great turnout. 2 very interesting items on the ballot for them. I'm interested to see how they turn out, and just very happy that Ms. Cole put this together. It's just been fantastic. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Steve Weir, the Contra Costa County Clerk Recorder, and I run the elections office. This is our first ever mock election for a high school in Contra Costa County, and from the looks of things, it's a huge success. We're looking forward to having these youngsters register to vote when they're 18 and voting in the next elections. So congratulations to Pittsburg High.
All of the hard work put into this project by the students and staff was shown by the success on mock primary election day. A grand experience for all who were involved in coordinating the project, as well as all who participated on mock primary election day. A hands-on experience for today's young adults, a successful step towards a promising future for our leaders of tomorrow.
Hi, my name is Charlie McNulty, and I oversee the community outreach for the San Francisco Department of Elections. This seems like a really great way to get students involved, both at the helping run the part, but also getting students to participate in the elections process. It's great to see all the students here. We've got the t-shirts. It's like a real life polling place, and I think this is great. And I think this is definitely something that we would like to do in San Francisco.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Whitmire, the principal at Pittsburg High School. I want to just take this opportunity to thank Ms. Cole, her students, Mr. Grady, our history department chair, and also the officials from Contra Costa County, from the election office, who have come out here and have provided us the actual polling booths, support, and it's really been a great opportunity for our students to learn about their civic responsibility to vote and what it means to be both an American and also to exist in a democratic society. So hopefully this will be the first of many mock elections. But again, as the principal of Pittsburg High School, I'm very proud of our students. I'm also very proud of Ms. Cole for pulling this off, and I can't say enough. We're just really excited. Thank you.
I'm Tanya Lopez.
I'm Brandon Harris.
And we're seniors here at Pittsburg High School, and we participated today in the mock election.
And it's just been a great experience, especially since I'm graduating this year, and well, we're both graduating, we're going to get the chance to vote soon. So
I thought this was a great experience because we have the elections coming up in June 8th. Even though I'm not old enough yet to vote, I won't be old enough till later, but this is election year, so it's a really great experience for seniors to actually start getting involved with politics because they're going to be doing it earlier on in their lives. I just thought it's a pretty cool experience. I learned a lot, and I'm pretty sure a lot of seniors learned a lot too, like about Democrats and Republicans and how election day really works.
Okay, my name is Colleen Cole. I'm an American government teacher here at Pittsburg High School. I actually served on the Concord City Council with Steve Weir quite some time ago, and he's the one that introduced this whole idea to me and said, what about having a student mock election here at Pittsburg High School? So immediately I talked about it in class to several of the students, and they expressed genuine, real interest. From that point forward, the students started getting the whole effort organized. And you see what came to fruition today. All these students worked, they organized it, and as I said, I think there's a total of almost 266 ballots that were actually cast. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity, extremely memorable, and I know that we have a lot of future civic-minded voters. And thank you, the County Election Department, for all your efforts.
Every vote counts, so vote now.